Halo semuanya, welcome di part 9 game Final Fantasy 16. Hari ini game yang paling banyak banget sih, seru. Satu juga seru. Aku belum nyampe 50% deh. Kita lihat dari
Juicy pears! Slake your
total
What I really want to be is a...
Here you are, good.
skornya.
Me pass? Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo too.
So you and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again,
You know what?
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. And Goots, I'm sorry for...
That's all right. I've got it back now.
Right?
And
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well,
all right.
Push.
We have a place on the wagon.
Hey,
Remember,
kamera.
Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside.
Inside.
Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right,
Let's go.
let's go.
Let's go. Right. Emang suara basic kayak gitu? Berat-beratin. Bagus. Dari
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
kemudian masih Joshua.
I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Radiance.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Oh yeah.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
And nextnya Bahamut.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
Ada ya? Bagus. soundnya masih ada.
What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding.
Really?
Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gill.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
Wah,
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
ular ini, the real ular.
You have been feeding them your lies.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
Rock speech. Ihir berlidah garpu.
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Kayaknya cantik.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Sama.
Terence,
Terence. Wah,
My
kalau
prince.
cipokan lagi, gue pukul.
tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
Kamu kayak apa yang saya lakukan salah?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Dia mau melawan bapaknya? The Crystalline Dominion. Kan nggak ada typecast lagi? What? Next Bahamut? Bahamut.
Stop you getting eaten by a fucking wolf. That's what. Come on.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
And they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that.
Kita total kita
We should send for
bantai
Gav.
3 mother crystal ya.
We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
4 ramu. 4 Garuda. Garuda yuk. Ya harusnya. Ke kristal. Oh. Warga keren banget ada list.
What is it, boy?
Ah, gadis football Indonesia.
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal!
Oracle.
This way.
Wait. Ayo lewat atap. Lewat atap. Oke, ntar maafin. Fire in the sky.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Di atap.
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight.
It's gue 4.000 ya? 4.000 1.500 lagi sih. Limit break sama harus
Spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear.
Those were Imperial Dragoons.
real drug sama pasukannya bagus.
What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right.
Makasih Bahamut.
But first we find Goots.
I just hope he's all right.
cancel.
There's no doubt about it. They're dragoons. What is this then? A civil war?
Soalnya si Bahamut. Biar. Apa gua? Biar. Biar. Namanya.
Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer. Someone's brave.
Kalau crap. Hold on.
What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete.
Special. Bukan kena kan? Kita video.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ah, a goods lift.
Dan jatuh.
Fall to the likes of you. Damn it. We'll have to find a way around. Hold on, kids. We're coming.
Civil War. Kegunaan pas ya.
Enemies on the ramparts! Kill them!
Kami ya. Apa dong? Cover of the earth. Ruangan memang benar-benar. Kok bisa muncul petirnya ya? Lain. Aku dapat Bahamut.
Can you see him anywhere?
Benar. Bahamut. White Dragon.
Let's try.
Host. What's that? Wah, apa nih bego? Oke, bro. Bego. Wah, mati gua. Tuh skill apa dah? Mati. Mati ya? Darah gua banyak loh. Repot. Mati ya? Ini darah gua masih setengah gitu. Nice try. Sama es nih. Final Phoenix. Kalau untuk yang ulti gitu kayak salah satu doang nggak sih? Soalnya lama banget bener. Bagus sih. Oke. Pakai aja nanti ya. Ini yang Phoenix sayap. ramunya udah pakai judgment bolt, dua nanti tombol perputarannya jadi dikit. Coba deh, kita coba. Itu berapa kayak itu? Oh, goblok. Aduh. Oh ya, sih. Badan. Ya harus. Paket ini ribet sama.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goats, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there? Bahamut.
Namanya gila mega fair ya, mega fair. Main di sini iya, main sini. Makanya mancing dia marah kayaknya. Bahas dendam yang mama.
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yod. I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
Jadi main kontrol nggak sih? Dia emang pengen bahas dendam aja. Kamu dia tadi gara-gara di ini nama mamanya gitu loh. Nanti dari mana? Nggak tahu. Basicnya dia kesel itu di pancing-pancing lah. Dia mau hubungin di anak emaknya mama. tadi gara-gara abis ketemu bapaknya kan di apa dibentakkan sama bapaknya, bapaknya pergi. Kita berdua mamanya. Ya, provok gitulah. Dia bilang Bahamutnya berkhianat ke rajanya kan.
What do we do now then?
We destroy the
Dia
heart.
kesel gitu.
We might come back.
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out, I won't be giving it away for free.
Thank you.
Upgrade. Ini nge-heal kan harusnya ya?
Do you need out? You've got everything you need then? Anything else I can make for you?
You be brave.
Drake's tail is right there, Clive. It's time to free Storm from the...
Oh, but remember...
And I dare say we'll be seeing him again before the night is done.
Akan melawan Bahamut.
No more roads.
We'll have to find our own path.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether. Just what we need. Another flood.
It's already turned them.
Then there's no reason to hold back.
Ini ada Jasmine Book. Jasmine Book nggak arah ya? Saya kecil banget. geli-geli.
There must be a way to climb up.
Basement boat hurt. Basement.
Is that a phoenix?
Joshua! What is he doing?
Keeping Bahamut occupied.
Joshua! Joshua!
Don't, Clive. It's too dangerous.
Gesek. Kecil gitu di mata Bahamut.
Hold on, Joshua! I'm coming! We have to save him.
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
Come again! Not now!
What was that?
Bahamut. He'll kill us all. There he is. Joshua!
Yes, Bahamut. Rabies. Rabies.
He can't hear you.
Udah ada ini ya. Racun-racun tadi asap.
They're heading for the heart.
Then so should we.
Nah, semua orang mau. Lepas kendali ya. Yang ngendalin siapa gitu? Karena kotaknya nggak kelihatan nih warnanya nyaru, gue jadi attackers. gua kepencet. Darah gue.
Are those the council chambers? How are they still standing?
I don't know.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
We're getting close.
Apa lagi nih?
Looks like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither do I.
Apa ya ini ya? Aman tadi. Dia kan lagi limit break. Gagal. Goblok. Aduh. Mati gua. Ini break bantu ulti finish kan? Oh.
Want to know what that is? We have to end this right now.
Mati banget tadi. Pakai bot berapa itu?
These beasts, they're getting stronger.
We can think about them later. Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
Mother Crystal udah hancur.
We might be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
Satu dunia ini. Heal ada batas. Ada batasnya. 6 ya? 6. Banget heal lah. Lead nih game ya. CS-nya juga dikit banget lagi. Ada barang bagus.
Quiet.
Barang craft.
There's someone up there.
Is someone there?
Oh.
Mother.
It's you.
Mother lagi.
What happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy.
Kan nggak tahu nih anak. Iya.
My darling. Darling boy.
Kan nggak tahu dia punya anak.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right!
Answer him.
We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you. Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people!
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix!
You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength? Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors! How could you ever know how that feels? It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was spent trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua, my darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive when the only one I truly cared for died?
What? Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak!
Dramatis banget jatuh di depan maknya.
Joshua!
Ampun.
Wake up! I am a shield of Rosaria. And I will do my duty.
What are you... Nah, jadi Ifrit kah? Maya ngeliat dong. Ifrit kali.
Ifrit. Joshua.
Clive!
Kenapa lihat? Iya ya. Gak pernah disebut di mana-mana, tak tahu ada. Oke, lawan Bahamut. Lawan sama Ifrit. Kecil terlalu OP nih. Kita masih gede gaban, ini gimana lawan yang terbang? Kita udah tahu iya nih gimana cara lawan yang bisa terbang. Oh, pasti bisa aja. Joper. Di sini terlalu OP aja. Oke, itu keluarnya awal-awal kayak cuma sekali pakai, nggak boleh pakai lagi. gas dulu semua ini keren-keren. Ini gimana lawannya nih? Baca pasangan. Tapi Siva paling keren di sini kan. 16 buat paling keren. Kayak ini cakep banget soalnya. Joshua! No! My brother! Spirit, what's the plan?
Or face the consequences.
Oh, disembur. Press A at any time, makasih. Gue cuma mau nyerang gituan, bola-bola. Gak fair dong. Sembur gimana kalau di jatuh? Kayak pesawat terbang. Bahamutnya kurang serem di sini. Barang kah?
I'll come back for you.
Enggak, lawan Bahamut. Gue jadi gini sekarang. B apa nih B? Oh B, spell. Release the fire. Salah lihat gue anjir. Aduh, sakit. Iya. Dia tuh bingung gimana caranya.
Stop it! Please think of your people!
Gila.
Where are you going?
Dia kurang anjir. Gosong. Curang. Bye. Oh. Gua surplus sebenarnya. Dia sih emang gitu deh. Surplus sampah dulu. Karena dikasih perang yang gitu. Wah, giga flash ini.
Those things are growing in more ether than I've ever seen.
Leveling bakal berat kan? Enggak deh. Ini kalau yang battle yang boss begini kayak nggak ngaruh sama level deh. Kalau udah pakai ikon gini kayak nggak harusnya sih ya. Tapi nggak sesuai, iya betul. Kayaknya nggak harus sih. Kecuali yang benar-benar pakai orang kayak gitu.
Clive! Thank the Founder!
Bab. Wah, kita lagi.
It's now or never, Joshua.
Apa fajar gelo. Versus like
Clive, get behind me!
mana nyangkut gue? Kasih gerak. Oh.
Sure.
Protect. Tapi cuman bawa 7 Plus langsung sekali ukuran. Mana yang gede lagi dari aku? Karena gede banget. Level 15 ya bedanya nah di sini kayaknya levelnya juga gede. Harus Indonesia, nggak tahu deh belum lihat. Kan juga ada leviathan nanti.
We're not done yet.
Double fire. Ada lawan kura-kura segede kota. Oh, gue nggak tahu. Belum main soalnya. Oh, kura-kura levelnya laut kan? Apa? Ular tenaga laut. Kayak ular gitu dia, tenaga. Lagi buat levelnya. Idolon juga dia yang kura-kura itu.
Joshua!
Kan kayaknya. Orang pengen gede kayak Titan sih di sini. Titan yang di gelas. Ini gede banget. Alexander aja kalah. sama 2 api.
What now?
Dimakan.
This is drinking you. We have to stop him.
Beli. Ayo.
Joshua, are you all right? Damn it. You have to be stronger than this. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power.
Combine. Hah? Combine dia. Dia apa nih? Kemarin mana Filipin? Ya.
I call one.
It's not enough. We can finish it, Clive.
Together. We will. Together.
Are you ready? Ready!
Makes sense. Great Ryzen gila kan budeng gitu. Itu let fire if it skip it singkat. Terus.
How can we hope to match such power? By trusting in our own.
Tapi di atas ruang angkasa banget. ya? Wah, kena jauh. Sih grafiknya masuknya gacor. Apa lagi? Curang. Cahaya. What the hell is that? Apa anjir? Crafter. Goblok. Mati dong gue. FF 11 nggak tahu nggak main FF14 15 soalnya. Emang FF14 dunianya hancur. Kan MMO kan itu. Bahamutnya Bahamut. Dear. Delta Flare. Apalagi nih anjay.
Not today. Come on, Joshua.
Kira Donald Trump. Ini ada tatap. Seperti ini. Ini sih gawat. Sih baru bos pertengahan kan.
Dion!
Itu kan kasut. Mata gua penuh cahaya dari tadi. Sakit banget. Iya. Plus gacor. Efektivitas. Oh, betalnya gila-gila. Gua kayak sakit banget. Cahaya semua.
Clive!
Ekspektasi orang di FF17 kayak gimana nih?
My brother.
Masa udah kayak gini?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
Power Bahamutnya nggak dapet.
The
Sedot
mother
Bahamutnya.
crystal. It's collapsing.
Right.
Betul dong.
We need to leave. No.
Semuanya nyamar, cuma Bahamut bisa. Enggak, tapi kan tadi kayak ini nggak sih? Karena dia udah mau mati.
I owe him a debt. Fine.
Don't reinforce the walls.
Report, Captain.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Dion.
throughout the neighboring districts.
Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait. Don't dally, man, go!
Your Radiance. And I want you to find out about the Dalmek's movements.
By the light! Dion, have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbreque. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your emperor? Guards! Take him!
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire? Of its rulers? Of your god? As the mother crystals crumble one by one, and the blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go. Claim Valisthea for me, brother.
Mantap. Gue duga. Pokoknya soalnya nggak kelihatan dari tadi.
Diam.
Kira dia. Maksudnya raja.
Gods! Gods!
Oh, makanya dia hilang kendali di sini.
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
Oh.
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
Bocil emang dari awal dirasuki akhir.
Not again.
Brother?
It's a long story.
Breakdown dulu.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Tabungnya bunuh diri cepet. Dia. Boleh, ya, nggak apa-apa.
Mother.
Peduli dia. Ataupun biarin aja. Peduli. Udah nggak peduli.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Relax, Your Majesty.
Ah nih, ampun. Ah masih hidup sih.
Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures.
Oh. Ya tuh yang tadi Odin.
Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not
before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Muthos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew. And so we bid you, find Muthos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form, you ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours.
Kelihatan. Wih, namanya sih. Keren sih. Keren sih. Di luar set quest dan bacotan yang gak jelas. Perangnya seru banget sih. Pas perang. Bacot. Bahamut tuh apa ya?
How is your brother?
Holy ya, Holy. Holy ya, Holy.
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while,
yang biasanya itu loh.
at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
Ya, Holy kan skill bagus.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
Netral gitu. Power of light.
Talia won't be happy if I disturb Josh.
Ya apa dong? Ah, kan gue ya. Si Ramu sih. Bohongin. Tuhan apa ya? Sakit bukan biasanya. Ya cuma bisa.
While he rests, I might as well see what Otter has to say.
What do I owe the honor? A Sanfordnian, do you? Should last you a good while. Anything else?
Still alive, are you? Coin purse weighing you down? Finished, are you?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
There's talk of these skies driving men mad. Most of
Otto, half the realm, as long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and as he's with your uncle in the Free Cities. helping Mid with her. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned.
Do you have any...
Well, that depends on you.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own sword. Could be that they don't.
I suppose...
How is it that everyone... Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate.
I'm sorry I couldn't say.
My countrymen are stronger than you think.
I hope so.
Look at us. Tempting though it may be.
You believe there's one?
I don't know.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
I like it.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to...
Which is only ever going to...
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves. But pitchforks and palisades will... Should the King of Waloed deign to invade?
Waloed, ya. Satu kan? 6 soalnya.
There's a storm coming, Sid.
Let me guess. You're here about the sky. Is there anything you don't know? It doesn't take a... That, I believe, is a question the fall. And on the 6th day... But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sin...
You think they're connected?
Well, he has certainly...
There is nothing divine about...
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, no. Yet for all... Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to... You will forgive me.
Certainly not. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Kita bolak-balik lagi.
Clive, we have a problem. Only one? It would. We had as many owls arrive while you were at Martha's got a Akashic out of gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the...
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says...
When it fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock. And even if I could get word to all of them, which means chilling up.
Let them know we're on up.
The Ten of Clubs Famer Dalmatia. The Ten. Let's look. Oh yang seperti itu.
I can walk from here.
Wings of light.
Not the gods forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing. Show empty your pockets.
Kenapa geli-geli anjir? Bahamut begini anjir. Bahamutnya. Apa nih gua kalau geli-geli?
A deserter turned outlaw.
Ya input ya. Berarti sampah deh.
Similar than he knew.
Ah, geli-geli anjir. Kan di cahaya-cahaya doang. Geli dia. Kayaknya masih gua. Kita judgment boltnya si Ram. Atau si
Sid, your new companion appears. Should I be worried?
Jill,
Or lie?
your Stolas said that Dalamil has
Indeed.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is...
What did you say?
As if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach... And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our... I've tried reasoning with a dissent.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen?
What makes you think?
She makes a fair point, Sid.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit.
Bener ya, aku lihat di Google total playtime itu sekitar 60 jam kalau 100%. Kalau biasa itu 45 jam. Nah, gua di Steam gue udah total main gue udah 30 jam.
Are you going to hire more?
Tapi kayak masih setengah gitu loh.
We're better off using that coin to buy food and
Masih setengah
supplies.
perjalanan,
Hire
gimana?
mercenaries. The only thing we're
Argumennya
buying is
kelamaan
the bandit's
atau-
ire.
Ada.
And you cannot fill
Halo
empty
Bang, halo Bang
bellies
Nix.
with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you.
Kalau jeda antar battle-nya tuh
Any more of this and I'll throw you
1 sampai
out
2 jam sih.
myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Ini antara jeda antar Titan ke Bahamut lama banget tadi. Kelas berapa? Kayaknya 4 jam.
Victor.
Kayaknya udah gua skip banyak.
What's he doing here?
Sid.
I was about to ask you.
Costness is in chaos. The Briar's kiss here in Dalamil is... I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to...
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. These are cursed skies. Or an entire city for that.
We're still working on the skies. Perhaps we can find a solution to that.
I hope so.
So, you see my...
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid, but have left to smolder.
My thought? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they...
And if there's one thing bandits...
What would Sid the Owl...
Well, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all...
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is... While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie, it may still be possible... before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be...
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the...
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't
4 lagi,
convince him of
4 lagi
his
kan
folly.
Leviathan
I'll
1,
speak with
3 lagi
Natalie.
ya.
As you wish.
Bisa diambil Odin kan kayak raja.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That
2 lagi
may
nggak
prove
ketahuan.
useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Siva dapat.
Play along.
What he means to say.
Tuh. Abang quest.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is.
Lady of the Spear.
Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane?
A pleasure, my lady.
As I told you,
Victor says that there aren't any men left to hire.
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 score swords assigned. He granted we have a few boys left. If it's boys.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamel's finest cannot that a band of beardless youths could be?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards.
I can't believe that, actually.
Conrad's not what you called them, and there's a reason why I had you do the...
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would have...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here, Natalie. Allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's Presti...
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war...
Indeed, sir. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley, and it is only a matter of time before the...
It is worse than I thought. And while I applaud your endeavors to which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure... If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those...
All right. But you needn't have gone through this.
Thank you. She saw... I didn't say it was good. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the...
I'm not convinced our roles in this room were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good. Both Conrad and Natalie with time.
Time no longer appears.
I take it your scouts...
Technically, it would be the bandits, all.
You're not...
They don't just want...
I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups. One from the...
Very well. Chill.
The rest, my mistake.
I...
I cannot get bandit.
The women folk have come to...
Casting dulu, casting. Casting.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
Sama banget castingnya anjing, seru banget. Batu.
overwhelm us.
The townspeople.
I don't hear any fight.
That we should have.
Kalau kayak bisa didapatin pencet X.
Natalie, you did well out there.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad.
We all saved. Conrad seems to have had...
I'd say they...
The plan was granted. It only took an hour.
Calm now, Victor. Why, we are you. As for you, Sid, I'll...
There's barely been a shipment in since the sky started falling. A few more days without a visit and we'll have to start
Target others. Jadi ya pas terus gua nonton apa belum gua nonton? Setelah gua nonton ya pusing. Gua lihat Valorant sih pusing. Smoke setan tiba jadi apa tadi ada temen gua kayaknya
Run like the wind.
Tadi lu pakai tongkat, kenapa ada tongkat penyihir magic gitu dah. Ganti pisau kah itu? Mungkin pisau obatis. Banget sumpah ada tongkat Sailor Moon aja.
Tapi mazam sanu. Gaya stunilla. Ya, anda kena
Ini dia nggak kayak PB kan? PB kan per-equip per skin kan ada damage-nya kan. Ini harusnya nggak ngefek kan cuma skin doang. Orang terlalu doang apa departemen udah di TikTok lo di 20 itu di 20 itu di berapa ya? Berapa kok nggak 720 kok punya 8 capek gue. Enggak sih. Banyak ya? Maksudnya potret ya?
Mana ini?
Iya harusnya ya potret ya. Kok nggak bikin dual soalnya?
No more vengeance. No more war.
Dia nggak ada ininya, nggak gue bikin dual biar bisa full screen gitu soalnya. Kayak karena kayak kalau reso ini memang
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Delapan kosong. Breaker of Boards 1080 udah gue kanvasnya. Itu kali ya. Oh sih. Masa udah 180.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Martha.
Kau sendiri gue gak ngerti.
It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Gue pikir
Otto said he'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Oh, the rest are still down there.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where let the men know you come.
We're on our way.
They were too fast.
Do you think? There are as many as Martha says.
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
Gila, cepet. Udah, tadi seru banget Bahamut tuh, gila. Ini gimana? Masih keren banget, sumpah. Gimana ekspektasi orang di FF. Keren banget. Ini keren deh pokoknya. FF17 mau kayak apa lagi?
Clive, wounded.
Ini game cuma minus di bacotnya doang, panjang. Set-quest bullshit.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Tantangannya seru banget sumpah. Kopar semuanya seru. Gue main udah seru. Jangan. Bacot story masih oke. Tapi kalau bacot yang side quest itu udah side quest terus bacotnya panjang, wah ngantuk gua anjir. Orang menarik. Karena frame ini sedikit. Kan pertama action RPG. Emang 15 nggak action RPG? Yang 15 emang nggak action RPG?
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
Mirip ini ya, mirip 7 sama
If you've come to rob this
12
place.
gitu ya. Yang real time sejalan action tapi ada command-nya gitu.
We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There was...
Wade's men? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were...
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you when on.
Banyak bacot tuh kalau dia main story tuh nggak apa-apa. Jadi gue tahu dia kan jelasin cerita. Tapi kalau main banyak bacotnya di side quest, anjir, dia cerita ini tadi bandit nyerang.
And to think you took them.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked they were making.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look up.
I will. You
I can't take much more of this. Moy.
Apa ya? Yang lu bilang proper action RPG yang 15 menit. 15. seru sih, jadinya seru sih, so far seru ya. Gue nggak bosen.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about I didn't... Sir.
So, Wade.
Lord Rossfield.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help, and by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak, but we didn't know there would be so...
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try.
Iya, nggak mirip, Bang.
Always.
Kok masih lebih di apa ya? Lebih cute gitu. Jauh banget, jauh, makanya nggak mirip juga. Estetik, comfort, bagus, kalian semua satu paham semua ya. Kacau anjir. Tiko lebih keren lah daripada ini. Gua habis, gua beli deh. Atau sih emang kata PT lebih lama 15. Biasanya gue nggak tertarik kalau Never Wonder, sumpah. Boros, sumpah gue kalau lihat seperti ini. Depannya lihat monitornya. Biasanya juga kayak game durasi. Anjir. Biasanya setara game, setara base game. Dan siapaan? Depan keluar orang dari Cina.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
Mata gue udah sakit banget lihat pas perang Bahamut.
Again, you've pulled me from the flames.
Kalau pakai OLED mungkin agak mendingan ya. Ini silau banget.
You've never been one to shy away from.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha.
Kali ya.
Is something wrong?
Tadi terang banget anjir kayak
smoke coming from
cahaya kiri kanan.
Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for East Pool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Soalnya gue masih
you worry about that.
pengen beli beberapa game.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Black banyak kuncinya. Oh, gelap gelap gitu. Kalau orang kasar ada cahaya-cahaya kayak kelihatan kayak di langit bulan kayak ya kayak gitulah. Kalau itu bener-bener full black.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Sama radiasi. Ya aku udah pakai radiasi. Bang Zuen. Tadi kan battle-nya gila banget cahayanya. Aku sampai capek anjir. Kayak cu, apinya juga cu. Ya api ya cahaya masih.
They're headed for the rest.
Karena apa dong gua?
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Gue kalau main game kayak capek gitu kalau yang bener-bener yang ya itu dia ya.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round to wait. Shall we?
Si anjing sama si Jilly juga udah mati. Ini kan tadi dia pas di bulatan itu kan bisa 4 slot ya bisa. Udah kelihatan 1, 3 lagi apa? Bisa Odin sama satu lagi apa? Kayak nggak belum ada muncul ekornya. Kayak kepo gitu. Next ekornya. Ada 4 slot soalnya, 1 kan Leviathan. Odin pasti dapat Odin. Odin. Lagi?
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Tapi ada muncul nggak dari awal? Dari awal cerita nggak muncul ya? Apa beda sendiri? Ada. Nggak dengar. Pokoknya ntar.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wound.
How many of your men were injured?
It was a hard-fought victory. It's not a matter of if. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easy.
What do you say, Martha?
Skillnya
You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that...
Of course they can stay.
Kan lu jawab sendiri. 5. FF12 salah satu summon. Oh, Ultima tuh summoner. Ultima itu si Lawan.
My lord, there's someone I...
Dia senjata gitu.
Oscar?
Kalau di ini kan kayak
Over here.
makhluk nggak jelas.
It is an honor. I am Oscar. Oscar
Murdoch.
Oh, he didn't. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes. So wait.
Berarti bener ya. Pak, Odin
If it please you,
kelihatan Ultima.
my lord Marquis, I would learn.
But I am a shield no longer, and spending time.
My Aunt Hannah, you have accomplished and I would sooner... No. It's all right. There is only so much the boy can...
But a squire.
Would that really be so bad?
I would not have it any...
Ada Lawan ntar habis lah. Mau jawaban bos video? Boleh jawaban. Mati atau enggak? Mati aman. Oh, kayak dipinjemin. Kayak dikasih lah. Dikasih nggak sih? Kayak I lend you my power gitu nggak sih? Oh, mungkin ada orang lagi yang kasih 2 orang dengan punya dominan polisi. Apa ya?
Be safe. This one's awake.
Aman best friend. Yeah.
Let's see what's inside.
Gua tanya gentle banget. Ya, ini mesti ambil semua. Ini bakal banget. Pas sih. Lagi cuma gebuk-gebuk doang. Tapi ada stage 2, stage 3 gini. Ini dapat apa sih? Dapat ini data atau apa? Skip aja. Ini cara keluar ya? Dapat equip gitu kan dia?
Ready, go?
Oh, komplit. Oh. Itu berarti. Oke lah.
I needed that.
Kalau speedrunner masih kelarin.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Saya dapat tool banget. Orangnya bukan banget ya. Waktu tadi leaderboard apa online gitu. Di campaign mau game. Dengan RPG begini di campaign. Orang-orang karena berotot semua main.
This is no time to ride.
banget nih mata bang. Bang Erebor udah pas di tanggal juga. Oke bang Erebor ya.
Well, it seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
Sampai habis hidup gue nih terus spot ring spotnya.
Back to sleep with you.
Oh.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
Clive, anything catch your eye? Think you can help?
Winry awak. Habis ya. Ebu ya di daftar. Oh. Save reset.
Imperial army must have tired of their pets. But if they won't feed them... Come on. This won't be easy.
Ini ya.
Good girl. Faster!
Kelas 10 gil. Oh, naga bonak. Here. Taruh.
Found that. This
50
beast
gila
isn't
kan.
to be trifled with.
Wah, bego. Oh, geli-geli, cok. Ini apa? 10. Apakah? What the hell?
First we find Isabel.
Do you see anything you like?
Cara gua.
I'll be here if you need me.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under her blood.
Then we're next.
I can't do it.
You can. My lord.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, Anne.
With the blue eyes. Yes, they've taken so many.
A cat.
And what of your mistress?
Oh, no.
Then we'll look for her then.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
The two soldiers were carrying another. They didn't have any
legs.
Madame!
Half
the garrison's been... We've tried requesting reinforcements. What more would you have?
I would have you do your duty and protect the Maisha. In case you have forgotten, the people at more than that. Your sister, so you have it.
She speaks to this here. What we have left... Not if we don't have to. I'll have a word.
Ah, Clive.
It was a noble, but I thought you might.
Oh, like you. The way this...
That thing, it took off.
Did you see the
Creature, they came out of nowhere.
Do you remember?
On the road from Oriflamme.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. Give me your arm.
You're a pikeman here.
I've got family and more. And a pack of them.
Leave that to.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might...
Ready, girl?
What ya? Karena angin.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
baru 3 aja. Apalagi opsi itu katanya. Lelah. Libur ya pagi siang malam. Nggak pagi dong, siang dong tadi. Ya udah libur kan? Maksudnya nggak libur. Libur semua masih harus berpanjang.
There are always more.
Aku libur tiap hari. Hah? Kenapa nih? Kita belum kerja. Apa sekolah?
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet.
Rental PS rumah.
There will be more. Many
Ini
more.
masih rame rental-rental gitu.
And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall.
Kalau kan zaman sekarang kan aku
Isn't
udah
that
pada
right,
punya
Captain?
PS, udah pada
Yes, milady.
PS1, PS2 gitu kah atau PS berapa?
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts, for now at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit.
Mode action,
Whatever it takes,
Bang
eh?
Mio.
Now me,
Rental
I
HP,
never needed
rental apaan?
convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love
Kamu ya omsetnya ya?
include the ones standing
PS
before
gitu.
me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Tapi kamu pantau gitu nggak Bang Sven?
Now, if you don't mind,
Soalnya kan takutnya kan
I've sent
tau
you to
lah.
post.
Kalau orang main kan suka kadang ada yang kayak hal barbar gitu. Takutnya rusak.
Lest you wonder,
Atau
I'm
apa
not
gitu.
foolish enough to believe
Dia
that
lagi
this
coba
has
main.
solved all of my problems.
Kamu
But it
kalau
has solved one,
kalau
and
main
that's
nyantai
one
paling
fewer
story
than
aja
I
Bang
had this morning.
Mio. Kalau mau agak challenging
Thank you
ya,
again,
ya.
Clive.
HP murah Bang, well. Nah, maksud gua orang rental HP buat apa? Buat main Mobile Legends gitu-gitu.
Our friends seem to have things under control.
Emang kenapa pada nggak punya HP? Gua baru tahu seumur hidup ada yang rental ini HP. Jadi baru mulai itu Bang Mia.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had ours from all our friends thanking you. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the
Kecil
right
udah main
moment?
ya rental
Luck,
HP
I
ya anjir.
suppose.
Makanya tahu nggak tuh?
Any word on the rest of the realm? Let's see.
Mereka pernah tahu nggak?
Storm's still crying out for mother crystals.
Ya aneh sih
The
rental
nation's
HP ya.
still
Gua
in
baru
chaos.
pertama dengar sih
And the
rental HP.
skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So, right. Clive, we knew this was
PS3
going
ada
to
5
happen.
jarang nyala. PS4
Well,
ada
not
3
the
juga
bleeding
malah
skies,
hampir
Bob.
jarang banget.
But you take my point.
Yang rame.
Now's not the time to
Yang rame
second
HP ya?
guess yourself.
HP berapa jam?
Now's the time to visit the
1 jam
infirmary.
berapa? Rental HP.
Talia says your brother's
Udah lama
awake.
ya.
Thank you, Otto.
Rental, enggak, gue penasaran rental HP 1 jam berapa, Bang Zen? 4K doang 3 jam 9. Lebih mahal listrik lu nggak sih itu tasnya?
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who
Ini
served as
4.000.
Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to
Tas
slay
HP
the
1 jam
fiend.
berapa? Yang rental di PC.
Only for his father
Ya,
to
rental
take the
PC
spear
kalau
that would have freed
anak
him.
kecil jangan, takutnya rusak.
Enough to drive a man to madness.
Keyboard sih biasa,
Small
keyboard
wonder
sama
he
mouse.
hasn't stirred.
Keyboard itu kalau HP,
I would be afraid to wake.
tahu sumpah, ada yang kayak gitu.
Had I but
Menarik
reached
ya,
out to him
rental HP.
sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both the
Jarang
Empire
rata-rata
and
orang
her
udah pada
prince
punya
lie broken.
konsol sendiri. Zaman sekarang
Joshua.
udah susah banget gua rasa kan.
What do you know of Ultima?
Sekarang sih. Kecuali lu rentalnya lu kasih ini Bang Miao. Lu jual makanan, lu jual
Very
Indomie gitu-gitu
little,
nggak? Biar jadi mereka
afraid.
sambil main sambil makan.
Despite my
Ada
best
yang pakai piring
efforts,
alias
18 years ago, as I lay
PC mah warnet.
buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me,
Warnet.
but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care,
Gimana?
I first heard
Jangan,
of
kata
Ultima.
gue sih mendingan rental ya.
chasing his
Warnet tuh
shadow
mesti
ever
bener-bener lu mesti mantau banget Bang Zwen.
Ultima is driven by some deep, dark
Soalnya
purpose.
rata-rata
and
warnet
for
yang dekat
whatever
rumah gua
reason,
nih,
it
pokoknya
would seem
hancur
you are
buatnya.
crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing
Itu
to
rata-rata
have you,
hancur.
even if that means toppling an empire.
Udah klik semua.
But why me?
Oh, orang kan main kan pada kayak nggak ada
possible use could I be to
kayak
such a
hati-hati
creature?
mereka main. Ada yang kalau lagi marah dia
That is one of many
kenceng-kenceng,
answers
banting
that have
segala macam.
eluded me.
Dan ini stok mie banyak kan
I am certain of this.
Oh, berarti
It
lu
is
jual
not
mie
by
juga. Ya
chance.
lu itu sih.
You were chosen
Kalau lu
for
rental
a
gitu
reason.
manfaatinnya jualan.
All dominance
Selain
carry
mie lah,
within
apa aja
them
kayak
the might
yang enak-enak.
of an icon.
Gorengan gitu-gitu.
Nigh
Simple
limitless
tapi kayak
power that is at
bocil-bocil
once
suka
acutely
gitu.
limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements.
Kalau online nggak perlu bayar PS.
But you, Clive,
You are
Yes,
different.
Oh, betul.
You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit,
Perang.
but they do not
Bang Miao,
end
pokoknya seru dah, lu main dah. Tapi Bang Miao ya, tapi
The fact
bosannya paling
Ifrit
di
can even
story-nya
exist
aja.
goes
Ngobrolnya
against
agak
everything we
panjang.
thought we knew
Konsep
of
quest.
dominance.
Di
Perhaps
battle mah
Ultima
jangan
has
seru.
been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
Walaupun gamenya beli online
I've
bisa bayar
encountered
Bang.
that thing several times now. If it
Oh iya
or
ya,
he,
gamenya
as you
game
say,
online-nya
needs
banyak.
me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Semoga mode action. Oh iya lah,
Right,
kalau lu
hazard a
suka
guess.
tantangannya action.
I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
his mind.
Ya kalau PS.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish.
Ya per
But I
akun
believe
sebenarnya
Ultima
PS.
to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle.
Tadi gue udah beli GTA
fail
5, DR 2, dan
contain
lain-lain.
him here
Online
inside
perlu
me.
PS Plus.
I'm sorry. Inside you.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength
Oh,
wane.
atau aku bisa butuh PS.
And though the
Oh,
Phoenix's flames mend the prison
Oh,
I have
gua
made
paham.
for Ultima, they do so at a
jadi
cost.
mesti PS Plus baru bisa dipakai 2 akun. Kalau nggak PS Plus cuma bisa
We
dipakai
must
1 akun
find the
doang.
means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive.
Bisa.
And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean
Sabar.
you should sacrifice
Mungkin bisa
yourself
beli
to
online
save
gratis
me.
bebas. Maksudnya apa nih? Ini kan cuma 1 akun juga. Kalau lu buka di sana, buka di sini, buka di 2 akun,
Joshua.
buka di 2 PC.
Clive,
Nggak bisa kalau
it's
lu-
Gav.
Gimana?
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Walaupun kita
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
orang
What
kalau
of Lord
rental
Byron
itu
and Mid? Were
bukan
they
akun
able
mereka
to
sendiri kan
escape?
pasti pakai akun lu kan.
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with
Game-nya dalam
Gav
akun.
at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian,
Itu agak susah ya.
what's the swiftest route to the Free
Gua misalkan
Cities?
nih gue mau datang ke rental lu, gue mau
That
main
sounds
game
like
A,
a question
itu nggak
for the
ada.
map.
Apa ya?
Look here.
Lu rela
This
beli
road,
gitu.
through
Nanti
Tabor,
mereka cuma
should
main cuma
provide
sendiri
the
satu
least
orang.
trouble.
Sekarang
Good.
gamenya 800.000. Main cuma gue doang.
What a
Dan gue belum
coincidence.
tentu mainnya lama.
Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same
Tunjukin kan akun
thing?
dia terus upload.
Were
Kan
Tyre
kalau ada
not
yang punya
such a
lo,
talented
kalau ada yang
healer,
punya lo, kalau
I
ada
would
yang
surely
punya
have
aku,
been
kalau yang
inclined
nggak
to
punya tapi pengen main,
But thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
PS mah apalagi PS3 mayoritas bajakan bang, asli PS itu nggak ada. PS.
Back
Motor yang
again.
paling menguntungkan ya kalau HP kan bagi lu.
How may I help you today? Here you are. Very good.
Misalnya tahun ini tuh survivor jadi bakalan bajakan. Iya, pindah ke PS5 semua ya soalnya. Udah nggak produksi lagi ya PS4. Aku suka banyak yang jailbreak PS4 sih daripada nggak bisa diapa-apain. Door.
It seems the hideaway's lost its...
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive.
Are you sure it's me you're looking?
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew? So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself.
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I want
I've never so.
a recipe. Only
Ivan.
wow, kindly.
Fine. And
Nanti kalau tutup benar-benar musik kaset fisik. Juga ya ternyata ya. Yang profitable di HP kah?
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Kan PS4 nasibnya OTW kayak PS3
Sid,
kalau ada
perhaps you can help me solve a
PS3
mystery.
selalu udah
It's not who,
kedengeran
but
lagi semua
what. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared.
Semua.
Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Maksud gue yang paling gede itu gimana di HP kah? Atau di PS atau rata gitu
I think
seimbang.
it just might.
Lagi main
Thank
skipnya malah story-story.
I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have,
rata-rata
I'll have
full
no
story lagi,
choice
Bang
but to
Mike,
discipline
yang-
them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I
Di
last
HP.
saw them. As always.
Nah ini nggak maksud gua orang tua mereka tahu nggak kalau mereka tuh rental HP gitu. Maksud gua kalau sebagai orang tua ya, anak gua rental HP, kamu mau ngapain rental HP?
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to
Dikasih HP tadi dia rental HP.
Valicia,
Terus misalkan udah ada HP dia,
a classic.
dia rental HP.
One of my favorites. The young man did a wonderful job.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might
Oh,
find skyworm livers.
Kan anak
So
gua ada
the
HP.
fabled Sandbrequois delicacy
HP
is
nge-lag,
next on the menu.
sengaja gua beliin yang gembel. Dia berental
Descriptions
lagi.
of fried mortress
Pakai
never
uang jajan
fail
dia.
to make my mouth
Parah sih
water.
harusnya. Tapi dibeliin HP speknya baper. Dia pasti
Skyworm
ya pasti orang
is
tua
somewhat
ngapain beli yang
antiquated name
mahal-mahal
for the
buat
wyvern.
masih
Their
bocil.
ground livers being the paste from which the
Pernah ada yang
mortress
itu
is
nggak?
made.
Pernah ada yang ini nggak?
Dragon livers.
Main nyamperin gitu loh.
How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific...
So we know where to look for our liver.
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance. A herb which grows, I gather, that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone. So I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed...
Meaning that if I find one...
Best of luck, Clark. And do... Good morrow to you, my friend. One can perhaps sprig up with the darkening, but be that as it. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Biasa sih ini jadi udah ketangkar HP bocor. Kalau HP bocor.
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. What subject shall we consider today?
Ya dikasih limit itu berapa mega. Bocor aja, HP-nya nge-lag.
Seems the hide.
Bocor, lagi.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Udah, harusnya nggak main. Kayak ada yang orang tuanya marah gitu loh. Ngapain sih salah HP buat anak-anak?
Rutherford, where would he...
Kayak jadi dan kasihan kasihan ya.
Is everything all right? You seem more...
Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh, I think Nan.
It's all right.
Focus. She didn't want her. She. Aye.
Is every... You... It's all...
Focus. She wanted. She.
Don't worry.
Oh, you let me know.
Of course.
Ya, makanan sih. Tuh, snack. Kan tadi bukan seberapa juga jadi. Oh, emang boleh sama ortunya. Ya mereka diem-diem. Biasa kan ya, aku dulu soalnya pas masih kecil kan pernah pakai.
We're all gonna die. You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop.
What do you reckon we should do?
Makanan sih.
I say
Sid!
Out at your study. It's not a set.
No.
Well,
Then just how long?
but we didn't just like Miss
Miss Mid?
Because that's...
Miss Mid. Speak.
You...
Must have been magic keeping those scales together. It's the only explanation.
All right. Everything here was once... Every piece has its own role to play. And each is just as... If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work.
Oh.
You already know one of the pieces.
Saya nggak ngerti ya.
The body.
Berat banget.
This is called the arm.
You're right.
You've...
Oh,
Hold.
good thinking. These round...
I do. But these are.
What are the...
Well spotted. This tight...
I have...
She puts.
That's...
You know what part's supposed to move?
Not a... So...
I think we...
Then here's...
Well, obvious.
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms.
Lagi
Or
lu kalau tahu
wings,
bang,
if you're a chocobo.
apa?
And then the arm.
Very good.
Kayak 5
Yes!
gitu.
We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
50 tuh apaan?
Oh, I just put the pieces together.
That's right.
Her head
Yeah.
What do you think?
with a little more...
You hear that?
Until then, though.
Hey, look.
You don't think Sid...
Ini berapa AC cuma? 50 tuh apa ini? dulu iya itu udah apa 750.000 anjir. Ada yang beli gitu.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Pegang gua apaan itu?
Well,
It was as you thought. They Thankfully, although
I'm so. I shall see.
pleased that she'd have.
I see. Sid.
She told me it was because.
No. To anyone
Kurang
else, it would be an
pengetahuannya itu kan
opportunity
mereka.
that should come.
Which explains her. She's working to give.
You've given them far.
Kenapa itu? Kalian kan di sini di gue. Itu kapannya kan? Ini
Lady Karen.
Kayak baju-baju gitu.
Not nearly as foul.
You're
What not once in...
just.
Oh.
Well, I know.
And what? Look. But...
You're.
No.
HP.
What do you want? Anything else?
Soalnya belinya di ini ya, yang bukan yang
I spoke with Lady Karen.
bukan yang official.
The rumors were, along with some other things. While it sounds like she may have done.
Di ini makanya.
I knew Nan wasn't caught up in
Yang kurang
how bad.
pengetahuan gitu, jadi ya gampang di.
But why would
Ya,
people
harga
say
murah
she
tapi yang
was?
jual bukan.
What did she ever do to them?
Official tapi
It's
reseller
not
gitu.
right.
No, but people do things for all sorts of reasons.
Well, that trader. So that's where I'm
Are
going.
you sure that's wise?
Oh, right.
PKW banyak scam.
That's why you'll be coming with
orang-orang yang. HP mah beli di official aja lah. Stop. Ya yang
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoy. Gav and the others could be in.